Hey guys, that's your Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video. Glad to have you all here with me today. Sending some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you need them out there today. Oh my God, I've done it again, guys. I've done it again. This is like Whisper 2.0. It's another Void Affinity epic champion who absolutely smacks. And I had her guarding my vault for years, just like Whisper. I'm such a dummy.
Absolutely.
But I've seen the light. I've seen the light, guys. The Oboro light. That's right.
Why are we going through red lights? I'm sorry.
We're talking about Oboro today, guys. I finally got around after, I don't know, 100, 200, 1,000 of you guys compelled me to check out this epic champion. Oh, she's the real deal. Let me tell you, she looks amazing, first of all, right? I mean, look at her, Abaro. What does she look like under that hat? Can you even, I don't even know what you look like, but I love you, Abaro. I love you. She's amazing, guys. What does she do? First of all, base stats, nothing to write home about, really, right? Her attack, anything over 1450 is really good for epics, but we expect it from a Void epic, right? 1500 on the HP, 826 on the defense. Squishy. She's a squishy, veiled, amazing woman under that hat. Anyway, on the A1, spreading chaos. It's really all about the A1, but there's some awesome synergies that you can pair her with to get even more value out of this A1 ability. It attacks one enemy, has a 40, make it 50% when booked, placing a decreased defense for 2 turns. So now we're debuffing on the A1. Big version, obviously. We'll attack all enemies instead if the target is under 4 or more debuffs. Obviously, not all enemies need to be under 4 or more debuffs, just the target. On the A2 ability, Mystic Smoke. 3-turn cooldown when booked, attacks one enemy 2 times. Second hit has a 100% chance when booked of transferring all debuffs from this champion to the target. First hit has a 100% chance of stealing all buffs from the target when attacking under Veil or Perfect Veil, which she has on her A3, Ninja Arts. Downside is she's a big reader. She's a big reader under that big shady hat. She just spends all her time just chilling on the beach. Little, what do you think, White Claw? Little White Claw, just chilling and reading. A lot of books here, a lot of books, but it's worth it. Increased crit rate, increased crit damage, buff on this champion for 2 turns and attacks one enemy, plays a Perfect Veil on this champion for 2 turns if this attack is critical. That's all you need. Don't need to kill an enemy, just need to be critical. Perfect Veil is going to help keep her alive, obviously mitigating 15% of AoE damage, and she can't be single target, attacked. On the passive, Vanish. Plays a Revive on Death on this champion for 3 turns whenever they receive a Veil or Perfect Veil. So on the, the Perfect Veil ability, you might as well add in a Revive on Death at the same time. So there's a lot of kind of built-in infrastructure, if you will, to mitigate the squishiness of Oboro. You gotta love it. Attack and dodges by 33%. Let's take a look at the build. All right, guys, so here's my Abaro. I do have her +1 empowered. I can't wait to get her +4 someday.
Me too.
I also have her 5-star awakened in today's video. She's just insane. By the way, before I'm already excited to show you Hydra with her, right? I'm sure you've seen it before, but this is new to me. And just enjoy it with me, guys. She's just the perfect Hydra champion. She really is. You get the AoEs on the A1. You get the decreased defense on those AoEs, right? And then you have the protection with the Perfect Veil from the head of Torment as well, right? So she's really got it all. Anyway, I digress. We have her in Merciless and Slayer. Okay, so we have Merciless to ignore 35% of target's defense. Then we get the extra crit rate and crit damage from a 2-piece Slayer set. You could kind of mix and match here as well, but I really love this combination. The 35% ignore defense is really, really good. We went with War Master as well on the masteries. Let me move out of the way so I can show you all the masteries here on our Abaro. We then went down the support tree, picked up a little rapid response, a little arcane celerity in terms of the buffs and debuffs, turn meter increase, Cycle of Magic, Master Hexer, and Sniper. Sniper obviously would boost up that chance on the decreased defense on the A1 ability. And then on the offensive side of things, we went down, we did pick up Life Drinker, get some kind of built-in innate healing, and then we went down and picked up War Master as our tier 6 mastery option. All right, let's take a look at the actual gear. We have attack on the Slayer ring. Let's see what we get for Ascension here. Let's see what we get. Do I have at least the attack is glyphed out? Might as well get a little bit survivability because we absolutely need everything that we can get our hands on here. Let's see what we can get for an Ascension stat as well. HP, we'll just keep it at 1 for now. We have crit damage on the amulet. We have attack on the banner. Can glyph this out later too. We have speed on the boots with attack percentage. Can max that out too. Man, I haven't even glyphed this champion. We have attack percentage on the chest, Merciless, and we have crit damage on the gauntlets. I'm not gonna touch anything, but obviously there's a lot of room for improvement here. I have not glyphed or ascended almost all of this gear, right? But we're just gonna leave it as is, right? We're gonna leave her as is. She's gonna be competing with legendaries, some of the best legendaries in the game, and her damage is gonna absolutely blow you away. All right, so we showed you the gear. I showed you the masteries. Blessing, cruelty. Why not? Why not go cruelty? We're having all of those attacks on that A1 ability, and there's going to be a lot more attacks than you may suspect. Why? We're going to pair her with any ally attacker will be great with Oboro, but especially the most lethal combo in the game, arguably, or one of them, is Lady Mikage. Lady Mikage. As long as Lady Mikage and Abaro are the only 2 Shadowkin faction champions on the team, check this out. On Lady Mikage's A1 ability, attacks one enemy with 1 random ally from the Shadowkin faction. The ally joining the attack will use their default skill. So it's always going to be Abaro. Thus, we're always going to be attacking an enemy under 4 or more debuffs with the A1 of Lady Mikage. So now it's almost like Abaro has 2 ally attacks with her. She has the A1 of Mikage and the A3 of Mikage as well. I should mention as well, you probably saw on the stats there, but on Abaro, did I show you her total stats? I don't think I did. My bad. We have her at 74 and 344. So 74 crit rate, a little slow at 199, but almost 6,000 on the attack as well. So she's built to freaking nuke like a big girl that she is. All right, so again, 74, we get by with the 74 because she's bringing her own increased crit rate. We also have this 30% increased crit damage. She's gonna smack. She's gonna smack. All right, before we jump into Hydra, real quick, she's not an arena champion, but just for the hell of it, let's see how hard she hits, right? Let's go against this squad here. All right. So I want to pair her with as many debuffers as possible, and I want to take advantage of that Mikage A1 as well. So let me make myself a little bit smaller here so you can see the team. So I have a stun from Armand's. Armand's also has Harvest to spare for a potential leech. So a stun and a leech, decrease defense, decrease attack. 4 debuffs. So it doesn't always work out, obviously. I need the leech to land on somebody, and I need to evade Stone Skin and yada, yada, yada. But let's see what we can do here. So we go in. A leech on anybody? Of course. Okay, there we go. There we go. Bad El Khazar. You're going to be our target here, Bad El. So let's go ahead. Yeah, let's self-buff here. Oh, I shouldn't have gone after Bad El. No. I'm such a moron, man. I'm such a moron. I attacked literally the only one that we didn't want to attack.
Why are you the way that you are?
It's okay. We can test out the A3, right? This is going to put a perk veil on her as well. Affinity doesn't matter because, hey, we are, we're void affinity, right? So let's go against Mithrala. Boom! 190,000 damage. Holy mackerel. That's... She smacks. That is insane, man. Oh, God. Let's, sorry for the, I even was surprised by that. I'm like, wow, 190,000? God, against Mithrala Lifebane, it's not like she's, you know, a squishy little, whatever. Couldn't think of a good noun there. A squishy little flower.
It would kill you not to be so funny all the time.
All right, let's try out the A2 and see if we can pop off a Duchess here. Oh! We didn't even need both hits. Just needed the, oh my God. I mean, as I said, she's not, you don't see a lot of Oboro in the arena, but golly, she smacks. I was only going to do one arena battle, but I kind of want to do another one here. I want to make sure that wasn't just like, you know, a super squishy team. Let's go against this team right here, right? Marichka, Duchess, a little tankier, right? She has that 2-time hitter on the A2. By the way, check out her multipliers really quickly here. A 5.6 multiplier on her A3. A 5.6 multiplier. That's legendary status, guys. And then a 3.15, but it's a 2-time hitter. What's the damage rating? Godlike. What's the damage rating? Godlike, thanks to hellhades.com. And how about that A1? Multiplier of 4.2 and then a 2.6 on the AoE. My word, those multipliers are absolutely insane on this champion. Where have you been all my life? All right, Armand's, get out of here. Armand's on Armand's crime here. Let's go in for the, let's go after Duchess here. Boom, boom, boom. Duchess down. Wow. Is that her A? Okay, oh, Leech. I see Leech. So we can pop off with the A1 if we want to. Why not, right? 102,000 on Armand's? Not bad. Or was that the sheep? Whatever. That was pretty dang good. Let's come in here, extend some durations, and oh, we should have A1'd. We should have A1'd. Dude, I'm ruining everything. Do as I say, not as I do, guys. We should have A1, that way she can come in. I'm not sure if there's anybody left with 4 buffs, though. Anyway, I digress. Let's go in here, and we're going to get to do it all over again because no 4 buffs, but she does, the ally attack would have worked, excuse me. Let's go in. Let's just see how much damage she can do here. A3, boom, 113,000. Everybody gets revived. That's cool. Let's go in. Actually, it's not that cool. Let's go in and reduce turn meter on Armand's. My Armand's is ready to go. I'm gonna have to turn, well, remove some buffs at least. Let's come back in here. We need to stun with Mikage. Let's stun here. All right, let's stun again. And look at her. She's ready to go. She's got the revive. But keep in mind, revive on death, just auto on the perfect veil. Super handy to have. All right, come on. We want to see you go. All right, let's do the A2. A2, boom. Easy. All right, you saw how much she could smack, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to you guys again. I'm the worst. Look at this squad right here. They're right in front of me. I gotta try. I'm having a heck of a lot more fun than I thought I would with her in the arena. I apologize. All right. You've had your appetizer. We're almost ready for the main course. Almost ready. All right, let's go in again with the ally attack on White Queen. Boom. Almost dead. All right, let's get some debuffs on there. Ooh, 4 debuffs. Boom. AoE. 60, 70k. I mean, for an A1, that's not bad at all, right? That is not bad at all. Go in there and, I mean, it's already over. It's already over, right? Kill the sheep. All right, guys, let's go over to Hydra Clan Boss because she's going to join in with the A1. Decent multipliers. Does it again. 68k off that A1 there. She really hits hard. And obviously, this extends to everywhere in the game, right? Not just arena, not just hides. I was impressed. Were you? I was impressed. Let's go Hydra Clan Boss. This is a squad that we have assembled. It's basically my main team. But I'm going to put her in there right next to Wall Master, Archer Queen. We get Mikage. We have Duchess. We have Lydia on the team. The cool thing is about this squad is that really for damage dealers, sure, we can get a little bit of damage out of our Archer Queen, but we only really have 2. Abaro and Wall Master in terms of all-out DPS here. Let's see how we do. This is a full auto team. I'm not going to do anything. I am not going to change forms either with Mikage. We don't need to. So we're just going to start off with the A1 ability and get this show on the road. The nice thing is pretty much with this squad, Wall Master has block buffs, right? We're basically always going to have 4 or more debuffs on these heads as soon as we kind of get going here. So let's self-buff. Let's go in with the A2, put block buffs there. And then we want to Hex and Provoke. We want to extend the duration of these debuffs first. And now we're basically just going to hammer that A1, right? I mean, it's going to really start to add up. Think about it, because check this out. We're going to come right back in, and we're going to have one more A1 on Mikage, right? If I'm not mistaken here. So again, we go right A1. Everybody has 4 more debuffs. So she's going to join every time. 60k plus all the hex damage plus the, you know, everything else that she's doing. Man, it's gonna really add up, guys. She is something. I do want to try out before I'm going to let this run all the way to the end. I'll cut in a moment here. But before we go A1, I just want to see what kind of damage she can do with the A3. So let's see. Boom. 298. Let's again ally attack. Boom. AoE attack. Self buff. Another AoE. I want to see. Actually, I'm going to keep you guys another minute or two longer. I want to see what she can do against some decapitated heads too, right? That's when the real damage comes out on any champion, not just Oboro. All right. All right, guys, we're going to try the A3 right now. Here we go. Boom. 956k. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's keep it going here, though, and try the... let's try pop off here. Let's see what we can do against... let's try all the abilities against decapitated heads really quickly here, right? Here's, again, the A1. It's going to be an AoE because we're going to target somebody with all the debuffs. Not bad. We're going to come back in here. And A2 here. Okay, let's try even though we should A1 right now, let's try the A2 again and just see what kind of damage we can put out here. 405, another milli off the A2 on a decapitated head, right? So you can see that her ability, and now we're going to come in with an ally attack and she's going to AoE again, right? Oof. You can see the damage is already starting to stack up. Wallmaster and Aboro on the same squad. 2 beasts with AoEs on their A1 ability, right? Let's try one more hit, and then I will cut to the end, right? We'll see what kind of damage she can do. She's not going to be able to out-damage a Wallmaster, but not many champions could, right, in the game. Let's, again, AoE A1. Not bad at all. Really starts to stack up, guys. I'll come back at you guys at the end of this battle. What do you think? Are you impressed with her? I'm super impressed. We'll see the final number in just a moment here for you guys. A couple hours for me. See you guys at the end. All right, guys, here we go. Only 4 turns left. Oh, not too bad. And it went a lot faster than I thought it would. 41 minutes into the battle here. Here we go. 466 million damage. Duchess with 2 million. Mikage with 20 million. Abaro with 110 million damage. What a beast. All right, guys, hopefully you were as impressed as I was. Abaro is a god-tier epic nuker. Invest with confidence. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.